What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video I'm just going to be, well, I'm not going to be playing the game. I really do not feel too well today, so I'm just going to be making this video and then doing a video about some dynamic duos I think are really good because, well, I'm just really sick and I can't look at the screen too long. So yeah, I can't unfortunately I won't be able to play the game, but in this video I'm going to be talking about something that I kind of want to talk about a little bit on this channel. So basically there is going to be a $1,000 MyTEAM tournament. And it's going to be completely open entry, so anyone can enter this tournament. It is PS4 only. A link to the entry form will be in the description. The tournament will take place from September the 23rd until October the 6th, and entries close this Thursday. I think the 20th is Thursday, is it? Yeah, 20th is Thursday. So entries close for this tournament on Thursday. However, obviously, if you guys apply at the minute, we've got way under the maximum amount of players. So, like, realistically, if we don't end up with over, I think it's 96 entrants. If we don't end up with over 96, everyone gets in. If we do end up with over 96, there will unfortunately be people that don't get into the tournament. So, yeah, so a link to that will be in the description, the entry form, and also to be entered into the tournament, you need to be following MyTEAM Ranker on Twitter. The entry form is also on the pinned tweet. So, yeah, so in this video, I'm going to be going over the team that I will be using for this tournament. Obviously, the tournament starts, starts at the end of this week, and, well, it is a week of prelims. Depending on who enters and who doesn't, I may end up just getting automatically into the main draw. But, I'm going to go over the team. Well, this is almost certainly going to be the team I'm running. And, like, my tactic is, well, my kind of logic around this whole thing is that, like, there's no point in me buying all the best cards because, well, I just can't. Because, in my opinion, the only cards really in the auction house that I want that I don't have for my squad, like, there is one single player. Like, I've used all of these premium cards. I've used all these Rookie Sensations cards, including Jerry Lucas. I've used all the throwback elite players, and there's only one player that's not in my squad that I actually really want in my squad. And that player is not Shane Battier, it's Rudy Gay. But I can't justify spending 70 to 80k on one player. And as always, I tell you guys not to waste your MT on guys like this. And on PS4, I definitely cannot justify spending this much MT on one player. But so basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to be running with the team that I pretty much run, well, very similar to the team that I'm running with most of the year. I have all these guys' releases pretty much down, and I'm fairly confident that with this lineup anyway, before the tournament starts, I may end up being able to pick up a player in a month card, being able to pick up one of those pink diamonds could be quite good. But I'm confident enough anyway that I'm not going to win the tournament, being completely honest. I'm not one of the best players in the world. I'm just going to go over the squad that I will be running with here. Realistically, all I need to do is win 2 games, and I'm making a decent, well, I'm making some money anyway. But now let's go over the squad that I'm going to be running with. There is no restrictions at all for this tournament, so people can run whatever they want. At the point guard position is someone that I might actually look to upgrade. Point guard is like probably the only position really that I'm actively trying to upgrade. And if I can find any of this guy on a snipe, I'm going to be using it. I'm going to get him. If I can find, if I can find a Giannis Amethyst on a snipe. But Giannis is going to be playing point guard for the team. I'm going to be playing a lot of zone in this tournament, so having Giannis there at 6'11" is going to be such a big help to the team. He is an absolutely incredible card, mainly just for his height, but he's going to be quite effective. At the 2, like, you guys know who I'm using. Like, there is no 2 guard in the game this year I've used better than Mo Peterson. I've used Pete Maravich, I've used the Sapphire Kobe. Although the Sapphire Kobe is definitely close, there is no there's currently no shooting guard in my team that is better than Mo Peterson. Mainly because he's 6'9". Mo Peterson averaging 9.6 points per game for me in only 35 games. Oh, triple threat. I use him in triple threat as like my main player. That's why he's 35 games played. Because I was like, I haven't finished 35 games of MyTEAM Unlimited, but that's what it is. So he comes with 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze badge. I don't think I put any badges on him. He's got, like, really good open shot 3. He's 6'9". He can defend as well. He can attack the basket. And, well, it's Mo Peterson. Everyone knows about this card. At the 3 is the one card that I've actually picked up recently enough. I picked up 2 cards recently enough. And this card is my favorite player on my PC squad, and is actually one of my favorite players on this squad. I sold Kevin Durant for this guy, and it's Larry Bird. For some reason, like, I've yet to use him on PS4. Well, I did use him for the gameplay last week when he came out a few days early, but that's really it. 5 gold badges, including goal limitless range. For some reason, Larry this year just doesn't miss. He's got a really good shot mid, good shot 3, and it feels so much better than that 85 rating. He's the best shooter I've used this year. He's also relatively fast, has got good enough defensive stats, and he's just, for some reason this year, Larry is unbelievable. Like, once he gets an Amethyst and Diamond card, I think he could be one of those guys that'll be in my squad for the rest of the year. This Larry Bird is insane, and definitely a guy that I kind of know his release, so I'm no problem using him as my main shooter. At the 4, I am going to be running Jared Jeffries. Another one of my favorite cards. Jared Jeffries is a defensive beast, averaging 9.4 points per game for me. 3 gold badges, including defensive stopper, pick dodge, defensive stopper, pick dodge, and charge card. Defensive stopper is a good one to have. He's so versatile. He's got a good shot mid, he's got a decent shot 3, but he's got the generic release, so he barely misses. He's got a good block rating, a good steal rating. He's got decent rebounding. He's got good speed, great speed with ball. And that's huge for a card like this. Huge for the power forwards because I like to push the floor with my power forwards. He's got really good on-ball defensive IQ. He's got good enough low-post defensive IQ. He's just so versatile. Realistically, he can play 2 through 5 and do a good job at the 2 through 5. Any of these positions Jared Jeffries can play and play really well. He's just a complete demigod. And for an 85, as far as Sapphires go, you can't get any better. At the 5, I'm going to be running with a power forward, and I'm going to be using a Ruby and a Channing Frye. This is another player that I may end up getting rid of, because recently enough, I've been struggling big time with Channing Frye's release. Again, he's another player that I use in triple threat, but I don't actually shoot at all with him. Averaging 2.1 points per game. But, like, he's shooting over 50% from 3 anyway for me, so can't really complain. He's averaging a lot more than 2 points per game in my team unlimited anyway. He's got goal, catch and shoot. I think I may have called him Hall of Fame badges earlier. They're always goal. I just out of habit, I keep calling him Hall of Fame. He's got 87 open shot mid. He's got 90 open shot 3. He's got a really nice release. He's also, for some reason, every version of Channing Frye can block shots. For some reason, even with that 65 shot block, he can block shots. He also actually feels like a decent rebounder. He feels fast in 64. And it's just a really nice card. I may actually look to replace him, but there's no centers in the game right now that I really think are worth replacing with. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns might come into this squad, but for the minute, I'm happy with Channing Frye. Off the bench at the 1, we are going to be running with, we're going to start off with Michael Finley. We're going to start with Michael Finley, the Player of the Month award, who's just insane offensively. Averaging 10.3 points per game for me in 30 games. I very, very rarely start him in my team unlimited, and most of this is from, what's the game mode called? Most of this is from Triple Threat. 2 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot and corner specialist. Also has goal limitless range, which is really good. He's got an unbelievable shot mid, unbelievable shot 3. Great off the dribble and contested as well with his shot 3. Unbelievable dunk. He's got 86 ball control. Defensively, meh. But he is quite fast. He's got good speed, peel ball, not the best acceleration. Ladder Quick's a 90 in high defense stats. He doesn't feel great on defense, but yeah, this card is just insane. The 2, we are going to be running with, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to be running with the dynamic duo of Jay Rich. At the 3, we're going to be running with Gerald Wallace. These guys are 2 of my favorite shooters in my team. Jay Rich is my favorite right now, even above Del Curry. And Jay Rich and Larry Bird, as far as just pure shooting go, it's between the 2 of them for the best. Mo Peterson's not quite at that level, but Jay Rich is incredible. 2 of these guys are just going to be 3 and D guys. Jay Rich and Gerald Wallace, both decent dunkers. Even though Gerald Wallace only has a tendency of 0, they need to fix that, but he's still insane in game, and he's still insane as a slasher. At the 4, we are running with a guy who plays the point guard, Ben Simmons. I will be running an awful lot through Ben Simmons as my primary ball handler. Just really big, really fast, really strong, rebounds well, and pushes the floor well. At the 5, we're going to go to power forward as well, and a guy that I just don't miss with, Derek Coleman. Derek Coleman in just my team unlimited is averaging 10.2 points per game for me, and he is actually shooting less than 50% from 3, which isn't great, but he's still an absolute beast. Like, he's got 3 gold badges, and there's games where I've just dropped 30 with him with ease. He's got a 3-point rating of 85 with, in my opinion, one of the best releases in the game, catch and shoot. If you guys watched my top 5 under 5k, he literally greened something like 8 out of 10 shots. Derek Coleman is just one of those players that I know is released so well that he feels better than me he feels better for me than 95% of players. Last 3 off the bench, we are going to be running with Grant Hill. We are going to be running with the biggest guy in the game, because obviously we need an actual big man because we don't have any centers. We're going to be running with the single biggest guy in the game. Manu Ball is actually a god, like 7-7. He was like nailing threes in one of the gameplays I did with him. He's just a beast. And he rebounds so well, blocks so well. And he's going to be great to throw in a couple of minutes a game, giving someone like Channing Frye and Coleman a rest. And the fact that he can shoot as well as helps. And last up, we have got a 2-guard who I'm going to be running at the point. I was actually going to put him in instead of Jay Rich, but Iman Shumpert is insane. I love his release this year. He's got a good shot 3. He's got a good shot mid. He can dunk really well. He's a great defender. He can speed boost. So yeah, this is the team that I'm going to be running with. You guys might think I'm crazy for running a team like this, but like my logic is over the next 2 weeks, if I can manage to perfect all of these guys' releases, I think I've got a much better chance of just throwing someone in last second before the game. Before the games and not knowing their releases. I think if I know all these players' releases, get them down, and just play smart and play well with this team, I think I got a chance to win a round or 2. So anyway, yep, that is the video. This is the squad I'm going to be using. Unfortunately, I couldn't play a game because, well, even after looking at the screen for these 12 minutes, my head's really sore. So sorry about that. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.